guess the first question I'm going to ask you is, have you ever smoked crack cocaine?
No.
Any thoughts about the mayor of Toronto, and what would you like to say to Rob Ford? Or?
Nah. I mean, I think it's pretty cut and dry. I think I think that the deeper issue is that the man's obviously got an alcohol problem, probably, a problem with alcoholism, and that he should step down. I mean, when the Toronto City Council overwhelmingly votes that you should take a leave of absence, even though it's not binding, and the only two people that vote against it are you and your brother, that indicates something, I mean, it's very interesting to me, I obviously read a lot of news every day and that sort of thing, and to see it like prominently reported on the front page of the BBC is embarrassing. And then there's also the fact that, I mean, like the actual annual Christmas parade, they've asked him not to take part in it.
He could be Santa Claus, though.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean that's pretty shameful. So the man should resign.
You have been a solo artist for quite some time, but that wasn't always the case. For young people starting out in bands right now, how would they go about pitching to a group of people they're making music with that, hey, we should just name the band after me with band on this end?
That was an accident. I mean, you have to remember that when I did my first full-length album, I just went in as myself, right? I mean, Jeff and Ian played with me, and Dave wasn't even in the band. When we went out and toured that album, we never thought that it would blow up like it did, and we had every intention of changing the name of the band to a band name. But after those two first singles did what they did, people were going into music stores asking for, the other MGB or the Matthew Gibb Band, and we were stuck with it. Like, there's nothing you can do. You can change the name of the band, and you're going to lose, that momentum. So it's a difficult thing to talk about. We were never, Jeff left because of the kind of band we were, and Jeff was a great guy, and I loved him to death, but we were not a band in the sense that we were like all friends and got along. We hated each other with a passion, except for like me and Ian mending ways. We all still do, really. Well, I won't say hate, but I mean, I'm over it, but it never ends, right? I mean, at Jeff's memorial, Dave wouldn't show up until I had left, and, a guy we played music with for years died, I mean, that's nuts. But it is what it is, right? I mean, it's years of that and contentiousness and all that stuff that's built up over the years, I can certainly understand why the police didn't talk to each other for years.
How's fatherhood treating you?
Oh, good. Yeah. 3 kids in.
3 kids?
3 kids.
You'll be quite busy during Christmas time. Any plans for Christmas? Other than, after?
I have 3 kids. That's my that's my plan for Christmas, man. When you have 3 children, there is no plan for Christmas other than you have 3 kids.